Things for the Russians have just gotten worse, and this time, they've done it to themselves. Because yes, you may know that Starlink, the Russians can no longer use that anymore. In order to use it, you have to have a Ukrainian username, or at least it needs to be registered in Ukraine. Something that Russia is trying to get around by either trying to force Ukrainians to give it to them, giving them money, or they're actually going over to the POWs and threatening their families. But that aside, they just made things worse by now restricting Telegram on the front lines. This came after Russia's communications regulator tried to do something that would be more in line with what Russia's trying to do, which is called sovereign internet, essentially tightening the state control over online communications. We've been seeing them do this across many different platforms, but Telegram is the one that soldiers have been using on the front lines to communicate. They're pretty much taking away their free speech and limiting how they can contact each other, with that same regulator saying they'll continue to impose consistent restrictions on the Telegram messenger, saying, quote, in order to ensure the Russian legislation and ensure the protection of citizens. So what does this actually mean, and why is it bad for the front lines? Well, once again, this is how the soldiers communicate. Whenever there's something moving on the front lines, the fastest way isn't radio, it was via messenger. And while those Russian military bloggers that still have access at this very moment are getting angry. One of those is Ivan Utenkov, who took to the platform to say, quote, front is absolutely in tatters. Starlinks are dead and now they're jamming Telegram too. Fight how? With pigeons? So how will Ukrainians capitalize on this? Well, they started an offensive a couple days ago. Really, it's just them reclaiming some things, and maybe they'll take this to their advantage. I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.